one out there actually knows what they're doing, and this should be very freeing for you to understand this. And in this video I'll explain to exactly what I mean by this and why all of these people, every single person, guru, successful person that you look up to in the online space, entrepreneurs and all those people, why none of those people actually know what they're doing and how you can use that to become way more successful yourself. But understanding what I'm going to explain in this video is going to open up your mind to so much more opportunities and allow you to attract the success that you want into your own life effortlessly. And when I understood this stuff, it allowed me to start pursuing the passions that I had, the really like the big goals I had in my own life all come from this understanding this thing and allow me to make way more money than I was making before, create a life of complete freedom, make over 100K per year at 21 years old and travel and all these different things. Like all of this come down to me understanding this one concept. And what it comes down to is you need to understand that no matter who you look up to, if it's like all these huge business gurus and people that tell you online to do X, Y, and Z and blah, 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 blah. I used to come into business with like the kind of the expectation that all of these people, they have shit figured out, you know, their life is at ease, you know, they know the secret sauce to business and they have shit figured out, you know. So for them, they're playing life on like easy mode because they already figure shit out, and the level that they're at, they know what they're doing, you know, and their life is relaxed, they know all the rules, so they don't need to like worry or stress or any of these things. But the reality is like that is complete BS, and there's even more to it. So let me get to the point there. So like the thing you need to understand is like no matter how successful someone is, you know, no matter if you've seen these people online that are making like millions of dollars per month, you know, these gurus, they are the same people as you. You are the exact same person as them. They probably have the same emotions like you. They probably feel uncertain. They probably feel scared. They have all of the same emotions as you. They're not different than you. The only thing that's different about them and you is that they're taking action on their goals. And there's one reason to that, because they believe that it's possible, you know. And that's the thing that separates Michael Jordan, you know, versus every other basketball player. You know, when he was at his height of his career, there was one reason, because there's other players that had better genetics than him, you know, better genetic abilities to be a better basketball player. But he was the best because he knew that he could be the best, you know, he believed that he could have that. And if you don't have that, like how the fuck are you gonna be supposed to beat someone who believes that they can be the best? And that's the thing you need to realize, because these people that you follow online, and like maybe even look at me, because I've like figured out some YouTube stuff now and I've been starting to make a bit of money from this YouTube channel and things like that. You might look at people like me and other people as well, you know. And I'm not saying that I'm super successful, but I figure some stuff out. And you might look at that and be like, okay, so he knows what he's talking about. But I can tell you from own experience, and also having spoken with all these successful entrepreneurs, is no one actually feels that way. No one actually feels like they figure shit out. They feel stressed, they feel uncomfortable, they feel uncertain, they feel all those emotions all the time. And imposter syndrome is a huge thing as well. Even if someone has made it big time, you know, even for me, when I've done like, for example, remote sales for a long time, I've been doing YouTube now for a long time, that feeling still kicks in where you're like, am I actually good at this stuff? Like, am I actually expert in this? And all these different things come up, you know. And that's the same for everyone. Like even if you look at these people that have like huge like real estate portfolios or multimillionaires, they feel that same way, you know. They feel like they're not enough. They feel like they're maybe like imposter and things like that. You're never gonna run away from that feeling. The only thing that you can do to change the situation is just believing yourself and being delusional enough, believing yourself, having that delusion that you can make it, and having that big enough for you to actually start, you know, for you to actually pursue the big goals. Because the people are up here and the people that are at where you're at right now, the only difference is those people just did it, you know. They just tried it, they just believed they could do it, and they went for it, you know. They're not smarter than you, they don't have any special secret sauce or anything, they just believe that it's possible, and because of that, they got there. And so how do you develop that belief? Like how do you actually develop that internal certainty, that own like belief in yourself? It comes down to a simple like protocol, simple process to follow. And I talked about this in yesterday's video as well, so if you haven't watched that, go back and watch it. And it just comes down to you setting out promises, setting out whatever you want to call it, goals, missions, things that you're gonna do, and then doing those things every single fucking day and never missing. As simple as that. It might sound super simple, might even sound stupid, but if you do this over a long amount of time, you will develop so much inner certainty. When you can just set out a goal, even if it's like a small thing, it's like waking up a bit earlier or posting a video every single day or working out every single day. When you start setting out goals and you never miss the input. The result doesn't matter, but you never miss showing up and putting in the input. That's gonna give you insane confidence. That's what built confidence in me, because I used to be really insecure. I didn't know like if I was gonna be able to succeed. I had all these different limiting beliefs and fears and things like that. And the way I overcome that was just by setting out goals that were realistic and then hitting those goals every single fucking day. And I've been doing that I've been working out every single day for the last 2 years. I've been posting videos here on YouTube for the last 6 months. I missed 1 week because I switched over to Instagram instead. I committed to the actions, I did the inputs every single day, and that builds conviction. It shows you that you're someone who's worthy of your word. When you say you're gonna do something, you fucking do that shit, and that's gonna allow you to become delusional, because when you show yourself, okay, I can post every single day for like 6 months, a year, 2 years, while everyone else drops off. Why wouldn't you be able to start a business that grows to $1 million per month? Why wouldn't you be able to become the best in the world at your sport or wherever it is that you want, If you, this is such like powerful stuff, and it's a bit more like spiritual, like a bit of like woo stuff, because it's more about like attracting stuff into your own life when it comes to like energies and like things like that. But this is something that I've realized more and more, like as I've gone in my like entrepreneurship journey, that this is such powerful things, like this works, and all the big entrepreneurs talk about this stuff, that's because it works, it's true. So how do you start this? I'll give you a very practical blueprint to start. Set out a goal for next week that you're gonna start posting. Whether it's on Instagram or YouTube, if you don't want to post, set out the goal you're gonna work out every single day, you're gonna move every single day, you're gonna start. If you're not already, like, let's say you're not doing like fighting, you're not boxing already, or you're not doing MMA or something like that, just do something that you haven't done before. Whether that's starting to work out every single day, starting a new sport like boxing, starting to post, whatever it is, start one of those things. And just decide to never stop. Make the barrier to entry as low as possible. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't buy some crazy camera gear or like get some like insane boxing gear, or like get into like the fanciest $5,000 gym. Just like make the barrier to entry as small as possible. Pick up your phone, record a video, do some push-ups at home in the morning, start fucking shadow boxing tonight, just like do something and then commit to doing that every single day, and it's getting a bit better every single day, and do that for next year. It might sound like a lot of work, yeah, Alex, it's a lot of work, man, but that's also what it takes to become successful. But if you start doing this and you follow the framework I'm telling you about right now, it's not gonna feel like a lot of work. Because in like 6 months, when you're following that blueprint, maybe in 9 months, 10 months, people are gonna start asking you how you did it. How did you achieve all the success? And that the only thing you did was just committing to the actions and getting better every single day. That is the secret. That is the blueprint. But it all comes down to you believing that it's possible, and that comes from you committing to the actions, starting to do it, showing yourself that you're worthy of your word, and never, ever breaking promises to yourself. If you want to learn the blueprint to scale here on YouTube and like create a YouTube channel where you can actually make money and monetize and help a lot of people and make a lot of money by just being yourself, being authentic and sharing your story and your transformation, click the link down below, join my community, I'll help you out, I'll get you on the blueprint, I'll help you make a lot of money on social media. That's it for this video. Hopefully you found this valuable. Let me know in the comments if you did, and make sure you subscribe, because I'm gonna keep coming back every single fucking day because I'm committing to the inputs. So I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Ciao.